This is going to be a little bit of video on recovery. I think one of the things that made it extremely difficult for me to recover was the ridiculous amount of heavy metals that were put into my body by a bunch of crazy. If you're new to the page, basically there's a crazy church from Utah that goes around poisoning people with heavy metal, making them stupid. And if you have greatness, they'll murder your ass and steal it and give it to some dirty cracker that didn't earn it. That's their whole goal. If you ever think you're going to be something great, prepare to get a bullet in the head, because it doesn't happen unless you let these people rape you first. That's kind of the whole deal. They are the gatekeepers of greatness. They decide who's great, and if you find greatness on your own, they're not going to let you have it. They will interfere and lie, and you'll start to believe it's your fault when it's actually these people interfering. Anyways, so it is one thing to have PTSD, CPTSD, and trauma brain, but it is also a whole nother thing to have a bunch of heavy metal in your body that makes the reactions to PTSD and trauma like a million times worse. There was a guy I recently got to talk. I talked to, not recently, but a while back, and he was explaining to me about the neurotoxicity and how heavy metals strip the lining of your nervous system, making you feel less like physically, your peripheral nervous system, but it also leaves the nerves exposed, and this is why you can't process certain things. One of the funnier things I remember was people bringing up what happened with me in the church, and my brain would just go blank, and it was because I didn't have the neural load or literal physical nervous system that could actually handle it. And at the beginning of these videos, I kept talking about how I couldn't handle anything, and yeah, you can't handle shit when your nervous system doesn't work. Okay, and once again, this was another thing that was stolen from me, because once these guys came across a brave person and knew they had to turn him into a coward, because that's what they do. If you have inherent greatness or great abilities, these people are going to steal it from you, because they can't handle the truth. The whole truth in the world is they're fucking losers, and nobody told them, and nobody's going to tell them outside of me. You're fucking losers that have to cheat at everything because you're fucking losers. Nothing more. But, yeah. So, the issue with this is the heavy metals compound the psychological trauma and even the psychosis. One of the things I've been going on about is how much I hate religion. I have never agreed with religion. One of the funnier things I can think about is that Stu asshole continuously harassing me about religion and me continuously telling him to fuck off because it's fucking stupid. And I'll look you dead in the face right now. Religion is fucking stupid. If you ever find yourself killing anybody for your made-up stupid beliefs, you are the pinnacle of the dumbest son of a bitch on the planet. So, and they are made up. Okay, I don't want to hear it's truth, it's lies. Okay. But I also didn't have a prejudice against religion. To me, religion was a social disease, and it is a social disease. There are people in this human trafficking ring right now that they don't want the religion to go away. They want to change it and morph it into something else. They're like, okay, maybe we figure out a way that there's always bad things, there's good and the bad, and the religion is important. The religion is nothing but a social environment. You can leave this religion and find a new social environment, okay? You can leave this stupid religion and join another stupid religion. It doesn't matter what religion you join. Trust me, the social environment is there. If you're in this stupid fucking church for the social environment, you can leave it and go get a new social environment. And trust me, those people are going to be just as stupid and just as ignorant as you are. You're going to love it. They're going to be like, my made up bullshit is so amazing. I love it so much. It's so made up and bullshitty. I love to be bullshitted with. Okay, trust me. You will find them. You don't have to be a part of a human trafficking ring. Okay. But it's my religion. Bah. People change religion all the time. It's not special. It's not unique in any way. But, yeah. One of the things, there was a Samoan guy that called me. I don't know who this guy was. But he started chewing my ass about the Samoan bloodline, like royal bloodline, getting murdered by this church because, like, something I did when I was president. This is the problem with this, is my brain was destroyed with heavy metals, and everybody kept wanting me to act with intelligence. My body was destroyed with heavy metals, so people wanted me to act with bravery, which I was cut out of, by being poisoned with heavy metals. I start to think, if there's stupid shit, they're gonna give me a wish. Like, what if I just wished everybody in the church has to be poisoned to the point, like, with aluminum until they're fucking retarded? Like, what if that's it, and everybody in this stupid fucking church just starts guzzling down aluminum like good retards, and they all just walk around, just fucking like me, just fucked up and stupid all the time, like, because they are fucked up and stupid because they drink lead, trust me. They themselves have no introspective, so they don't have the ability to recognize how neurotic and weird they are and how people just don't like them, like... But they learn that they have to act in a certain way to let these disgusting creatures slip into their lives. That is just how these disgusting things do. They're garbage human beings that need a bullet to the head, nothing more. But, yeah, I didn't have this extreme prejudice about religion, but I remember before the Samoan guy called, Blondie asked me what I thought about religion. I told him it was stupid. He then hypnotized me into being straight up, like, prejudice against religion. Like, probably just like I am now, how I just want every religious person fucking dead. And I do just want every religious person fucking dead. That's how I feel. Okay. So, as stated, yeah. And then, after he hypnotized me into hating all religion, he let me talk to the Samoan guy, and basically was standing behind me, like, giggling as I was telling the Samoan guy they all need to be dead, including the Maui people all need to be dead. And I went on a fucking tangent about how I fucking hated all religion. And Blondie was just laughing his ass off because dude, the way these guys act, they say this hypnosis shit with the LSD and spraying you in the face and hypnotizing you. Oh, it's a big secret, and like you shouldn't go around just doing it to people. The fact is the church leaders abuse it maliciously, and they're like, I'll never get caught. And if anybody ever remembers like getting hypnotized, they murk their asses. Okay. It might be a secondary mission of mine to find one of these people and beat, rape, and waterboard them until they tell me the ingredients to fucking spray people in the face and hypnotize them at will, and then just put that on the internet and let the US government come up with new laws. If somebody's like, I was hypnotized before this court case, okay, cool, you just won the entire court case. This stupid son of a bitch that did it's going to prison. Oh no! Oh, he's a part of that church. They're the ones that started this stupid bullshit. They're all going to prison. Like I said, I would pass major federal fucking reforms. And the only way you're going to get those done is by exposing you can do it. Because right now everybody believes you can't. That's a lie. You can. One of the things I can almost remember the word, is at some point Stu had hypnotized me with a word to put me into what they call induction. So he says the word and I immediately fall into induction. And then basically they go after your core values and then they start fucking with your core values and trying to manipulate and change them. Remember, these people are lead brains. Tetra lead brain causes antisocial personality disorder. It makes you manipulative. So they try to manipulate your subconscious mind, which doesn't have all the intelligence of the conscious mind, which is why they poison you with heavy metals to get rid of your conscious mind, so you're what's called non-cognizant. You are not aware of what's going on. and then they fuck with your values and try to change who you are because they're narcissists and they want their own objective reality to be real. Stu wants so desperately for you to believe he's something special when he's just some loser that was handed a bunch of skills and that's all he has, okay? Like I said, if a real god came to Earth and was like a real fucking god and could just hypnotize you without LSD or any of the bullshit, and you're gonna do what he makes you do, these guys would fucking cry because suddenly, oh, you gotta pop LSD, spray me in the face with that shit. Go ahead, try it. Didn't work. I'm a fucking god. Guess what, bitch? Now you're gonna shove your own head up your ass. We're gonna watch. Oh God, why am I doing this? Like, yeah. Like I said, if you ever find yourself having to do a bunch of bullshit to control people, you're not a god, you're an asshole that needs to just accept they're in the wrong. Yeah. One of the things, I realize is a lot of my behaviors are really uncharacteristic of who I was versus who I am, and something about meditating. I don't know what it was, but it Stu for whatever reason. Because every time I went to bed at night, it used to be just a normal thing with me. I would meditate because I couldn't sleep. It's a fact. I couldn't sleep, so I would meditate all night and then wake up rested, even though all I did all night was meditate. Stu, for whatever reason, tried to hypnotize me out of doing meditation. Something about meditating interferes with hypnosis. Both of them focus on the subconscious mind. I do not know what about constantly meditating was interfering with their hypnosis, but I can also say, like, some of the hypnosis, I guess, doesn't work that way because maybe my meditation state just never got deep enough like it is now because I meditate for like 6 or 7 hours a day now. To see this shit. And even now, like, I keep thinking I'm recovered and then my body does something else that's totally fucking amazing. Like, I've been trying to get out of the fear mind for such a long time because my subconscious mind was fucking terrified, and it was terrified because of what these people did. And now I'm slowly slipping back into my own personal, I guess, power. I'm kind of scared to say it because these faggots will come along and fuck me up. Ah, no! We're in control even though we're not! We're just assholes! Ah! Like, yeah, trust me. Trust me, it's how these stupid fucks behave. They're fucking retarded. They can't make good decisions and they go around ruining other people's lives because they're goddamn stupid. Okay? Like, whatever, man. They enjoy taking it in the ass, though. Guys, you can become somebody else's bitch. There are dommy mommies out there. You can become their bitch. They can shove dildos in your ass and rape you and fucking get you high on drugs and waterboard and beat you. You can sign up with them if you want. Okay? At least it's done by a woman and not some ugly, stupid son of a bitch. Think about it like that. Go for that, you idiot. But yeah. So, as I am now, I guess, due to the chelation therapy and my nervous system fucking regenerating, I'm probably more mentally healthy now than I was probably at the beginning of this, I guess. More focused and oriented. I don't have as many psychosis episodes or psychotic behaviors, and I realized one of the funnier things my brain was doing was I would deal with one trauma, and then another trauma would pop up, and then another trauma, and then another trauma, and it was just all repressed shit from having heavy metals put into my body. I wonder if even these stupid assholes, because Blondie was like, it's easy, you just chelate, deal with the mental stuff, and if these stupid assholes didn't know how many times they fucked with me over the years, I wonder if they watch my videos in shock and awe. They're like, man, we poisoned that guy with so much heavy metal. But he still didn't join our stupid fucking church, and even now, he's still calling it a stupid fucking church. Holy shit, our stupid fucking bullshit doesn't fucking work. Man, Stu's not a god. He can't get one guy to join his stupid fucking church. What are the chances of that? Officer Fred's not a god. Blondie's not a god. They can't get one guy to join their stupid fucking church. Whoa! Maybe we need to just accept that these guys are just crazy, malignant narcissists who were raped in the ass, poisoned with heavy metals, and have an overly developed grandiose sense of self. I don't know. One of the things I wanted to touch on in this video is there were these really funny moments when I worked at Wendy's and Papa John's where these people, out of nowhere, were like, you're a very smart person, and I want to thank you for telling me about this or that. I have an uncanny ability to talk about things or know things. One of the funnier moments is I was talking to the president of this church, and I asked him to say if he could give me curse words in Russian, and he wouldn't do it, and for no reason at all, when I was on the phone with him, I said blah, which means fuck in Russian, and that's something I can do to people. Don't ask me, I've done it since I was a kid. There's a guy down here, there's a guy in Georgia named Mike Hernandez, and I was talking to a guy down here, and his name was Mike Hernandez. And I started telling him about the guy in Georgia named Mike Hernandez. I didn't know the guy down here had the same name. I did the same thing to this clown girl on DeviantArt. I'm not going to say her real name, but I basically said her name in the comment. It's something I do. I can't explain it, it's just something I can do. And yeah, I remember Anal Eating Mummy God kept telling me to stop saying blat, because it means fuck in Russian. Yeah. I told him, I was like, I say blat when I'm trying not to curse, and it's a curse word in Russian, which makes it funny. Yeah. Good times. But yeah, to all these people, from the guys that showed up at Wendy's, there's even a girl that turned up at one of my jobs I was working with that turned out to be a member of this church. And they were like, you're not a stupid, useless, whatever person. Our church is just going to stop you. Basically, there's a bunch of people, and this is like my uncle said, the dark ones don't want you to step into your greatness. The dark ones want to destroy you because that's how it is. And that's how it's always been with Jesus or any other person, apparently, that's in my position. We're not allowed to be great because a bunch of evil bastards want it for themselves because they can't handle the truth. That the way they think makes them losers. They could be great people, but the way they go about it, they do it all wrong. Okay. So when I call them losers, I'm calling them losers on their behavior, specifically. If they change the behavior, they can become great people. They're not gonna. Because they don't have the ability to change, because they're emotionally stunted. Yeah. I don't know, hopefully somebody found this educational. Stay the fuck away from churches. If you want to make the world a better place, start focusing on destroying all churches, and don't let your religious friend try to tell you there's something amazing about it, because the only thing it is taking it in the ass.